Hey everybody, welcome back. James here again with you. And today I want to give you two additional facts about these one-piece airgun scope bases over the standard scope rings for dovetail mounting on an air rifle that a lot of people don't know about, other than the obvious here, that it mounts to an airgun. So let me show you. So number one here, once you have an idea of where you want your scope on your rifle, you can go ahead and preset the mount on your dovetail rail and get the scope in there. But the problem is, if you don't have a gun vise or something to keep your air gun or air rifle centered as possible, you're going to struggle with getting your scope centered into your scope base. So let me show you a quick way to do that using just the base itself. Doing so, you can use a chalk line level that has flat surfaces on it to make sure that the surface your scope base is on is flat, and make sure that your scope is centered in the scope base, and then double check your crosshairs with a plumb line. So let me show you that real quick. So the second fact that a lot of people kind of overlook is kind of really simple. These one-piece airgun rated scope bases have a stop pin, because these, air guns, a lot of them have an actual stop pin hole on the top of the receiver here in the middle of the dovetail railing. So if you ever have to take the dovetail mount off, that stop pin always goes in the same place, so it's very consistent. So if you had to take your scope off, change scopes out, whatever the case may be, repair your air rifle, you can take the scope mount off the gun and then reinstall it, and it still should be, you know, if you're not replacing the scope still should be pretty accurate and dead on target. If that's all you're doing is just taking the scope mount off. Because like I said, there is a reference point being that stop pin in the scope mount itself and going through the receiver here. So it's always going to be the same spot mounting it to the dovetail railing versus just scope rings with no reference point, with no stop pins. So you're not going to have an idea of where you're going to, or their exact idea of where it's going to be mounted back again if you ever have to take it off. Well, everybody, I hope you enjoyed the video. Just a quick video. I think it was pretty good information just to share, get out there to let you guys know that, especially all the airgun guys. You know, you're always looking for the next best thing, and I hope you find it here on the Airgun channel. As always, thanks again. We'll catch you on the next one.